let us take a quick look at the structure. How is the structure of a no sooner ... sentence? It starts with no sooner, then we have the auxiliary verb, then we have the subject, then the main verb, and then we use the than in place of comma, and of course we have the second action as it is. If the auxiliary verb is present in the sentence like the ones that you saw earlier, use the same. If the auxiliary verb is absent, now what do? Use do, does, did. Let's understand this again with examples. As soon as I sense danger, I will run. So the first thing, identify the two actions. I sense danger is the first action. I will run is the second action. Now, next, what did we say? Start the sentence with no sooner and interchange or swap the position of the subject and the auxiliary verb. So here I becomes the subject and sense, is it the auxiliary verb? No, students, no auxiliary verb. Sense is the main action, the main verb. There is no auxiliary verb. Now what do? Remember, what did we say? If there is no auxiliary verb, use do or does or did. Now why the three options there? We'll understand it with each sentence here. See here, students, we are going to take do over here as the auxiliary. We have to have an auxiliary because we say swap the subject and the auxiliary. First the auxiliary, then the subject. So where do we get the auxiliary from if it is not there in the sentence? Very simple. You take it from there. That is the three options: do, does, did. Now, why did we take do? Of course, we write the subject I after that. And here, we use the auxiliary do because the given sentence is in present. So, do or does, one of the two, because they are present. Then again, you see the subject, it is I. And when you have I, you say I do. You don't say I does. So, we say do I. Of course, we have swapped it because what are we going to take there? Do, okay? Because the subject is I and it is in present tense. So, it should be I do. But now what will happen? It is going to get swapped. So, we say do I. Of course, next, sense, that is the main verb, will remain as it is. It will come in the same position. And of course, danger will come with it. So, no sooner do I sense danger, comma changes to than, students, and the second action remains as it is. I will run remains the same. So once again, no sooner do I sense danger than I will run. This is the way you change it, and here we have seen we have used the option do among the three, that is do, does, did, because there is no auxiliary. Let's take a look at another sentence, students. As soon as he senses danger, he will run. Now, students, he senses, okay? Once again, first thing, two actions. He senses danger, he will run. Next, what do? Start the sentence with no sooner. That means we write no sooner immediately out there. Next, we interchange the subject and the auxiliary verb. Now again, he is the subject, but there is no auxiliary verb. So once again, we take help from our friends, do, does, did. Now, which of the three? Again, students, can you see it's the present tense? So either do or does. So let's quickly take does here. Why did we take does? Now look at the subject. Subject comes here. We swap the auxiliary and of course the subject. There's nothing to swap. We have borrowed an auxiliary from do, does, did. Okay, because there is no auxiliary. But we have to write the auxiliary. So first the auxiliary, then the subject he. Now why did we select does? Because the sentence is in present tense. Secondly, the subject is he. He does. We don't say he do. So we say does. And of course we swap it. Next, the position of the main verb, that is senses, will remain the same. But we don't say does he senses. We will just write sense over there. Okay. So the main verb will be written as it is. Does he senses danger is wrong, students. It should be does he sense danger. And then we have the comma changing it to than, and then we will have the remaining sentence as it is. That is, he will run will remain as it is. So no sooner does he sense danger than he will run. Let's take one more sentence. As soon as he sensed danger, he ran. Now students, here what is the difference? Here it is a past tense. Once again, quickly let's go to the steps. Identify the two actions. He sensed danger, he ran. Okay, that's the second one. Now, what is the change that is going to happen? Always in the first part. So first thing, start with no sooner. Next, check out the subject and the auxiliary, because we are going to interchange both. Now, here is the subject here, but there is no auxiliary. Once again, our friends, do, does, did. Now, which of these? Of course, this time it's going to be did, because the sentence is going to be in the past tense. It is past tense, the given sentence. So, did he, the subject is written after the auxiliary. Then we have taken sense here. The main verb will remain as it is. Of course, we don't say sensed because the did shows the past tense. So here we will just write sense. So no sooner did he sense danger, you can see the position of the main verb remains as it is. The comma becomes a than, and the next part of the sentence, he ran, will remain as it is. Students, this is the way we use the structure no sooner ... than.